About 2 years ago, a friend of mine had moved into his own apartment. The sofa that was in it was old and worn, so he decided that he would try to find one in a better condition. He asked me to help him find one, as my dad had a van and we would need to use it to transport the sofa. So we went on Craigslist to have a look at what other people had for sale. We came across one ad that stated 3-seater cream leather sofa, great condition, free to first viewer. There was a picture of it and it looked in perfect condition. Now, the ads had been up for weeks, so we had thought that maybe it was already gone and that they just didn't take the ad down yet. So my friend contacted the seller and nearly instantly got a reply saying that they still had the sofa and it was available if we could collect it. I was a bit weary that it was still available. I mean, a free sofa in perfect condition that had been up for weeks and nobody has taken it yet. We thought that maybe there was something wrong with it that could only be noticed when viewing the sofa, that was maybe hidden from the pictures. It was a weekend and we had no plans, so we decided that we would go and check the sofa out. My friend contacted the seller back and organized a time and place to meet up. They decided on a local McDonald's car park at 9 p.m. as the seller said that he was at work until 8 p.m. and would need time to get ready after work. The seller said that he would be driving a green Honda Accord with a trailer. So we pull up to the McDonald's car park at about 8:50. There were loads of people around, so we had no reason to think we would be in any danger. At about 8:55, my friend got a text saying that the seller was 15 minutes away and they asked him to describe the vehicle we were in. And so we did describe the van that we were waiting in. About 5 minutes after texting the guy what our van looks like, an overweight man around 50 years old with grey scuffy beard and greasy grey hair approached the driver's side window of the van, which was my side as I was driving the van. He was wearing a plain white t-shirt with what looked like food stains all over, with black jeans with holes torn in them and dried mud stains all over, along with a pair of black steel boots also covered in dried mud. He knocked on my window and I rolled it down just a bit. "You boys here for the sofa?" he said in a gravelly voice. It sounded like he needed to cough but couldn't get it out. Yeah, I said to him. Rob's car has broken down just down the road and his battery has died. I was with him, so I walked up to you guys. He's just waiting for AAA, but you can come down and collect the sofa off of him. Me and my friend looked at each other, unsure of what to think. Can I get in the van and we'll go back together? The guy asked. How far down the road is he? I asked before he replied. Not too far, but I need to show you where to go. At that point, my friend pretended to get a phone call. Hello? Yes, really? We'll be right there, he said before pretending to hang up his phone. He looked at me and said, we gotta go. My dad needs us to help him with his flat tire. I nodded, knowing that it was a fake call for us to get the hell out of this creepy guy. We have to go now, but we'll contact you tomorrow about the sofa. The guy just stared at us while I rolled up my window and started to drive away. Me and my friend looked at each other. That was creepy. I got bad vibes off this guy, my friend said. Definitely, I replied to him. We decided to drive around the back of the car park, trying to find out if the guy was up to something or not. We could see him standing in the same spot where we left him, talking on the phone. About 2 minutes after he put his phone down, a car with 3 men in it pulled up to him. My friend's phone started ringing. The name on the phone said Rob, sofa guy. The guy who was supposed to give away the sofa. He answered, hey, can you meet tomorrow? I could hold the sofa for you until then. As they were chatting on the phone, I noticed that one of the creepy men sitting in the back of the car was also on the phone. I immediately assumed that was Rob. My friend told Rob that he would contact him tomorrow and that he was busy and couldn't talk right now. At the same time that my friend hung up the phone, the guy who was in the car also finished his phone call. At this point, it was obvious to me, and I explained to my friend that there was no car broken, and that the creepy guy was trying to lure us into something so that the guys in the car could do God knows what to us. We drove home, and my friend blocked the number of Rob, and we never heard from him again. We tried to report the ad to Craigslist, but it was removed before we got the chance to.